Hello everybody, I'm Marglethump. In this video, I'll be showing off Freddi Fish's Water Worries.
What a perfect day for a picnic in the cave!
You said it, Freddi! Wow! Hey look, Freddi! A whirlpool! Neato!
Be careful, Luther!
I know. Wahoo! Yay!
Luther! Are you all right, Luther?
I'm kind of dizzy. Hey, Freddi! I'm in the cave!
Great! I'll try to meet you at the entrance.
Okay, I'm on my way!
Freddi Fish in Luther's Water Worries, made in 1996. I won't play through the whole game because it's very long. I'll just play enough to give you a sense of what this game is like. I will do one-player mode to start with. Let's say my name is Luther.
I need to get 3 worm noodles. Ah! I'm stuck in a bubble.
So this is an arcade game. What you want to do is shoot bubbles. You can get trapped in large bubbles. Like this.
I can't fire. I'm trapped.
If you get trapped in the large bubbles, you can't shoot. You need to click in order to shoot your slingshot. You can pop the bubbles by clicking. And some of the bubbles have worm doodles on them. You want to pop the worm doodle bubbles and then move your mouse to grab the worm doodle. Like that. I'll show it off one more time. Where's that worm doodle bubble? There.
I found enough worm noodles in here.
Great. So now let's do the next level.
I need to get 3 worm noodles.
Exact same thing as the previous level. The only difference is that the bubbles are in different spots. Now the bubbles show up sort of near the middle of the board.
All right.
Got that worm doodle.
Stuck in a... I can't fire.
Oh no!
Trapped.
So how long are you trapped inside a bubble? It looks like it might be 5 seconds or so. Yeah, it looks like it's about 5 seconds you're trapped in a worm doodle bubble.
I found enough worm noodles in here.
So that's basically how the game works. When a bubble... Ooh.
I need to get 3 worm noodles.
Ah, yes. So exact same thing, except now the bubbles are on the far left-hand side, as opposed to being in the middle or on the far right. That's really the only difference between these first 3 levels. So you'll notice that sometimes bubbles reach the top of the screen. When that happens, the air goes out. So you'll see this air at the top of the screen. I'll let the air run down. See, we get more and more air whenever a bubble hits the top of the screen. And that means there's less water. And eventually, if that happens too much, all the water will run out of the area, and you'll have to restart the level. Let me show off what that looks like.
I need to get 4 worm noodles.
And this time we're getting 4 worm doodles. Ah!
Stuck in a bubble.
Let me just hide in the corner, I guess.
Here, laugh.
So it looks like at the bottom of the screen here, we have a number. That's the number of bubbles you've popped. So it keeps track of how many bubbles you've popped.
I'm trapped.
Or maybe that's a points meter. It keeps track of how many points you've gotten.
I can't fire. I'm trapped.
Let's see what bubbles, how many points you get for each bubble. Okay, 1 point for big bubbles. More points for smaller bubbles. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Luther can't face left. Luther can only face to the right in this particular game. Okay. The picture of Luther in the bottom left kind of scares me with the, because it's Luther without hair! Like, I wanted to see Luther's entire body, but is Luther's just his face? No hair! And that's just creeping me out! Sorry, Luther! I want to see your entire body there. You'll notice sometimes we're saving fish. There are fish trapped inside the bubbles. I don't think that makes a difference. Maybe that gives you some more points. Maybe. Let's see. I don't have my calculator out keeping track of how many points I have. If a worm doodle reaches the top of the screen, you can't get it. Same with the bottom of the screen. If the worm doodle gets to the bottom of the screen, you can't get it, it's just done. So I imagine as the game continues, they change up the difficulty a little bit by having bubbles move faster, having bubbles of different sizes, and having the water drain faster from any particular level. Eventually, this is going to run down to nothing, and we'll be forced to start over again. We're getting pretty close. And that's the game over scene. He just says, uh-oh. It's not too super fancy. So let me show off some other things. Unlimited tries, that gives you infinite lives. And urchin suit, let's see what the urchin suit looks like.
I need to get 4 worm doodles!
Yes, this is what the urchin suit looks like. It pops all the bubbles for you. You cannot get trapped in bubbles. And it really makes the game a little bit different, because instead of having to fire at bubbles, you could just move left and right and pop bubbles that way. You'll notice Luther only has 4 lives left because we lost one.
I found enough worm doodles in here.
So let me show off what it looks like when you lose every single life.
Yikes! Oops. Oh no! Uh-oh!
And that's what happens when you run out of lives. It says game over, but you can start again from where you were, so it's not really game over. You're not forced to restart from the beginning of the game again. I should point out that we've got those bonus urchins. They show up in some levels. And then we have some red bubbles. Those have things like jellyfish and, oh! Wow, poor Luther. He got stung by a jellyfish. There was also an octopus in the red bubble, which sprayed out ink and covered up the screen for a little bit, so you can't see that. I imagine later levels have more things like that, which can make it a little bit more difficult to play the game. Every 10 levels you get a new background, so that's why the background has changed.
I can't fire! I'm trapped in a bubble!
Let me finish this level really quick. Hey, look! I got a humongous entertainment token, which gave me a huge bonus. That's cute, that's cute.
I'm pooped. I think I'll go take a little fish snooze.
Alrighty. So I also want to show off 2-player mode because you get to play as Freddi.
Wait a minute. I think I better go down there too. Oh boy. Well, here goes nothing.
Freddi. Oh, but we have to play as Luther first. Let me just zoom through the Luther level so I can show off what Freddi looks like.
I just had to come down and see if I could help Luther. He must have gone on ahead.
Great, so now let's see Freddi.
I need to get 3 worm doodles.
Freddi looks like this. That's what Freddi looks like in this game. Let me show what Freddi looks like when she's trapped in a bubble. It's this.
3! Let's go!
And now let's see what Freddi looks like wearing the urchin suit.
to get 3 worm doodles.
That suit doesn't really fit her, does it? It's more of a Luther-sized suit.
I'm tired. I think I'll rest for a while.
Lastly, I'll show off melee mode.
You chose melee mode, so let's get going.
This is just an unlimited mode where you try to collect as many points as possible. It doesn't end when you collect a certain number of worm doodles.
Stuck in a bubble. I'm trapped.
It just keeps going until the water drains out and you lose. That's melee mode.
Uh-oh. Victory! Let's type in your name.
If you do well enough, you get to make the leaderboard! Alright! So, that's about it for Freddi and Luther's So that's about it for Freddi Fish and Luther's Water Worries. I'm not playing through the entire game. There are 100 levels in all, so it does take a while in order to beat the whole game. I think this video was enough to show off what the game looks like.
I'm ready
Thanks
to
for
play
watching,
with
everyone.
my